is my first book of Relativity, how we measure time. So he will love this. Time dilation. So that's that. And then here we also have the first book of quantum physics, and very similar format. So I think he will love these. We did do some chemistry last year. That was our science focus, so he really enjoyed learning a lot about the periodic table. I have a degree in biochemistry, so I was happy to teach him. So I think a lot of this really interests him. So those are kind of just for fun. And then now this book I think we're going to use almost every day, because the reason why I love this book is, one of the reasons, is I think we're going to just pick, everything is a 2-page spread. So rocks, these are the 2 pages. So I think every day we will just start our science by picking a page out of here, or 2 pages, I guess. And so it's, again, something that we can do every day, but won't take up too much time. I really actually kind of like the art in here. It's kind of fun. So just lots of, I think it goes through earth, wind, fire, and water in terms of sections. So, yep. Again, I just think this art's really fun. I don't know why, I just really like it. So, that's the Big Earth book. Okay, this one is a DK Smithsonian that I would love to own every one of these Smithsonian books from DK. They do such a nice job. This one is just a reference book to have around, but it's nice. We're going to be focusing on biology this year, and it seemed like it had quite a bit that we could reference for biology in here, which I really liked. He also really just loves to, oh yeah, this is awesome. DNA, that's, I mean, the graphics in here are done really well, as with all of DK books, really. So he really enjoys spending time reading through reference books. In fact, one of the other reference books I have, it's a Usborne Science one. He read through the whole science encyclopedia and then decided he wanted to read through it again, page by page, to make sure he, really understood what all was in there. So he loves these kind of books. So I just want to make sure that we have lots of things for him to read. And I love these kind of things too. So that is the science DK book. And then there's also space. Now my husband loves space, and that's some of the stuff he'll be doing this school year with Grayson. So we picked up the DK Smithsonian space book. We have quite a few of the other ones, and we have the human body and I think there's a ocean one, or quite a few. So let's see here. So again, just really fabulous pictures. So just something else for our reference shelf. Okay, and this book here is just a seasonal book, looking for things seasonally. Now, I just love the illustrator, so I try to pick up pretty much everything he puts out. This here is Halloween Night by Dorman. As an illustrator, I love him so much as an illustrator. I'm not sure if it really shows up in here, but the pages are just so vibrant, and they're a little bit quirky, which I love. And they're just kind of fun. And there always seem to be like whole page illustrations. So I know both Grayson and Braden will love reading through this book for Halloween. So that'll be here before we know it. Okay, and then let's see, something fun. Magnifying Glass. I think we're going to try and catch some leaves on fire this fall, just for fun. We live way out in the boonies, so I think it's kind of a rite of passage, right? Trying to catch leaves and stuff on fire. So we'll do that this fall. That'll be fun. This is just something fun for his fidget box. Got down both sides, these poppies. I enjoy these as well. So, little owl. And after we do the 9/11 unit study first for our histories and social studies, last year we went through and learned all of the capitals and locations of all the states. So this is just a fun game to make sure that he's retained that information. So can you guess in 10? And here's a couple of looks at what the cards kind of look like. So it's just kind of a quick game, and again, just something we can do to make sure he still remembers what we learned from last year. And if he doesn't, then I know what to, readdress again this year. Now this is kind of a fun book. It's something else that we're going to do. See if I can get the cover flipped around for you. So this here is kind of an interesting book. It's a word of a day. It's the second volume of it, just because I thought he needed probably a little harder words. So you can actually flip that lid around, and then it becomes like it will stand, as you can see here. So we will have this on our desk, and every day we'll just quickly go over the word of the day. And then on the back, it's kind of fun. Hold on, let me show you. If the word was engrossed, sorry about that. If the word was engrossed, it gives you lots of information about the specific word and more examples. So there's quite a few words in this. So see how thick it is. It will take us, no doubt, through the school year. A lot of the words we'll already know, but there's so many words here, I figure we can probably just skip some of the ones that are really easy for him. Like I said, and then the back always has more information about the word. So we'll just do that quickly at the beginning of each day. These, I'm a little bit of an eraser snob. I really don't like getting all the little crumblies everywhere. So these are actually Clic erasers, and they erase pretty cleanly, which I like. We don't get all the eraser debris everywhere. So got some new ones of those. Pen snob as well. These are great. I have these in black, but my pens keep disappearing. Too many people live in my house, so I bought myself some white ones. That way I can keep track of where my pens are. So these just write super smooth. They have a really nice feel to them. So if you've not tried these yet, I would highly recommend those. Now these actually are for, mostly, these are for Braden. So he actually can read fairly well. He reads probably second grade level, I would say. Let's see if we can get that to focus. These are just flashcards. But I don't want him to lose, now that he's not in school, now that he's graduated, I don't want him to lose any of the words that we've worked so hard for him to know. So these are nice. These are, I think it's 520 sight words, and they're just flashcards. One thing that's nice is, so they do them by levels. So 1 through 5, you can see that. They come in these nice little folders. And then one thing that's nice too is on each card, this is level 1. My guess is he'll know most of all of these words. But then on the back, it's a different word. And the thing that's nice is it has the word that's on the other side in the corner. Because a lot of times when you're doing flashcards, you can go kind of quickly. But you know, you don't always know what's on the other side. So I just really like that idea. So, and then they come in these little pockets, and we can, they're already kind of organized in terms of difficulty. So they come in this nice little box. Like I said, there's 520 words in there. So that'll be great for him to just make sure we're not losing any words. And this is along the same idea. Again, these don't have as many words in there because, let me just pull out one. So the word is run, but what I liked about these is they always have a sentence on the other side. So I think that'll be really great for him to not only focus on the word, but to read the sentence. I don't know if these would be great for somebody that's just learning the word you, because I mean, when you try to read the sentence, that's a lot of words for a new reader. But I think for Braden, since he already also should know all the words on the other side, this will just help me see if there's any gaps, or to be able to focus on very specific words that he's forgotten. So that is those. This is just more, a lot of this stuff right here is just kind of normal office supplies. Now I know we did get a bunch of colored pencils, but if we're not going to take out our really good Arteza pencils, he has complained about not having skin tones in his current colored pencils. So, you know, we have like a little pencil case or whatever out on his desk. So we'll just add these to that so he can quickly grab them. These are actually going to be for, got these at Target. And what I like about these is we have a, I don't know if it's an Instax printer. It's one that just like a little handheld printer, and he's going to use that for his nature studies. And what I like about this is we can go ahead and just add a picture. So this can be like his nature journal. And then he can write a little something. It's not overwhelming to write, just a little paragraph. Also has the date, area for the date up in the corner. And he learned to write cursive last year, so I think that those lines will be just the right size for how he's writing currently. So I got him the bee one and a butterfly one. But when I had also ordered one for myself, we like to do a lot of our projects together, and instead of sending me this one originally, which has just little strawberries on it, and if you can see, they're kind of got a little gold foil to them. It's the same exact layout on the inside. But instead of sending me originally the strawberry one, they sent me by accident another butterfly one, which is totally fine. When I contacted them, they went ahead and shipped out the strawberry one right away and said we could keep the butterfly. So now we will each have two. So I think that'll be fun. And then this is just actually, it's still in the wrapper, but it is a double-sided dry erase board. He likes to have this when he's working on his math. We had some last year, but they had kind of like a really big border going around the outside. That was kind of, I don't know if it was metal or what it was, but it made it more cumbersome. This one also has a graph or an axis, graph paper or an axis on the back here. So I think that will be pretty come in handy for him this year. So it's plain on one side and then graph paper or the axis, XY axis on the back. And it's just a lot less cumbersome. I'm not sure how it'll hold up, but at least it's not cumbersome. We'll give it a try. These are just some pocket folders that snap into binders. They're clear, little pocket folder. Actually more like an envelope maybe.